teleported Soakanolt again. Alright, let's draft again. Yeah, that's true. If I drew Teleport and Instinct in a different order, then I could have dealt with the 6/6 flyer. There were a lot of things that went wrong that game. Part of it is my opponent having two Loyal Watchwings, which just without a Tower Top Patrol or something to block it, it's just snowballed out of control. Okay, so what do we think here? This is probably going to be a Smuggler's Stash pick, right? It's the strongest card. I mean, I think that Fire probably got the worst, or got hit the worst by the buffs to Primal, or specifically the Gruen buff. But I think we gotta take the Smuggler's Stash here. Alright, no voices to the contrary. We're going to go ahead and do it. Bad. So, this pack. I could take the Gunsmith if we think that that's going to be good at some point, or I could just take the Banner. Well, I don't know. I guess I just take the False Prince because if Elysian's open, this is a good card to have in it. So maybe we'll just do that. Man, that is outdated. That playlist is outdated. I need to make some more. Okay, so we can follow up this False Prince with the Teriax Hatchling, which is a pretty solid... What? If I did, I didn't mean to. False Prince is pretty good. It's just that we didn't have anything to go with our Smuggler's Stash. Yeah, take the Hatchling here. Alright, This pack's pretty unexciting. I think we can take the Static Bolt here. I mean, it's that or like Aerial Ace or Actodon. Like, none of these cards are cards that I'm happy to take ever. Unless I have a lot of synergies with the Minotaur Ambassador. So I'm just going to take the Static Bolt. Alright. For Elysian, we might end up playing the Dormant Sentinel, like, as a finisher. This draft, it's not gone the way we want to. Mega Man X. It's an interesting way of writing that name. Frog Prince. Okay, let's take the Sentinel. We might end up playing that. And here we can take the Frostkin. Just kind of stuff. Alright, I don't think we have a better choice. Now we get an Obsidian Golem. That would be really good with the stash, but... hedge with Swiftblade? What are we hedging for, exactly? I mean, we've already got, like, False Prince and Teriax Hatchling. I think that Dormant Sentinel is more likely to be played and reasonably likely to be good. At least more so than the Swiftblade would be. Feln might be the open faction pair. It's possible, but we'd also be throwing away the False Prince for sure, and likely the Teriax Hatchling. Okay, we're going to take the Aerial Ace. This is a better card, but like, we don't have any synergies for this, not even close. So we're just going to take the Aerial Ace. There's a Combust, like... Might have gone in a different direction had we seen these cards earlier on rather than like False Prince and whatnot, because we didn't see in the last pack we had a Granite or whatever it is, the Golem, Obsidian Golem, and then having Combust after that. Those are pretty strong signals for Stone Scar. 5 factions is always open. I'm gonna take the Ace. Should probably just take the Flash Freeze here. I mean, this is not exciting. Some people might like Camel, but I'm not a huge fan. I think Flash Freeze tends to be better. Can take the second sight or the Snowslinger. We don't have any 2s yet, so I'll just take the Snowslinger. Ooh, Xenon Guardian. That's late. God, these signals have really been all over the place. I mean, we saw a bunch of Stonescar cards, right? And then the last 2 packs we've seen several playable Legion cards. Maybe the one faction that we haven't seen a lot of has been Justice. Anyway. Okay, so we have Westwind Herald. We have the new and improved Windshaper. That might be the pick. Like, this buff seemed really strong to me, the Windshaper buff, because you're always playing it for a good blocker and the ability. And that's pretty good. But there's also an Aevasaur, which is much better on its own, of course. So I think it's between these two, but I'm really interested in trying out the new Windshaper. Buffed Primal Uncommons. Commander Boreal. Okay. I'm going to try the Windshaper, because Windshaper's effect is pretty powerful. And we might just be able to reap the rewards. Alright, we'll follow it up with Sky Snapper. Now we have Tundra Explorer versus Teriax Hatchling, also Xenon Guardian. But I don't think I think it's one of the 3 drops. It's probably just Teriax Hatchling the way this is looking. With the Windshaper. And basically just the Windshaper. I mean, this, like, Tundra Explorer is not that exciting still. So I'll just take the Hatchling. We'll just go for a Skies deck, and Cloud Snake is a nice addition to that. JD Phoenix, I actually think that the Gruen was the biggest buff. Changing it from costing 3 to costing 2 makes it from going, like, pretty far below the curve to pretty strong, considering how much it costs. Hey, thanks for the follow, Commander Boreal. I love that GIF. Okay, we'll take the Cloud Snake. So we're doing a Flyers deck. Yeah, Primal's pretty good in draft. I'd always thought that. Sauropod Wrangler, Hroof Fledgling, or a Predator's Instinct. I don't think this is a Predator's Instinct deck, so... But on the other hand, I don't think Sauropod Wrangler is very exciting. I don't know. Like, I could use Predator's Instinct to use for one of my ground units to take out a flyer, like use it on the Frostkin and take out a flying blocker for my Teriax Hatchlings. So that's not the worst. If I get something with Deadly, it's pretty good. Alright, I'll go ahead and take it. I just think that the random 2/2 is so bad. Jeez, Morningstar. Is it possible to draft a mono primal deck? I've never drafted a mono faction deck. So, I mean, theoretically, but I think you have to be working pretty hard to do that. We'll just take the Stranger here. Works with Stranger synergies, helps us if we want to splash. Okay, we've got pretty good 2-drop and Snowslinger here. Initiate of the Sands. I'm going to go with Snowslinger. That's a pretty good 2-drop, and it's also, like, the Snowball can be good at taking down flyers. Alright, I don't know what we take here. Sharpshooter? Secret Pages? Alright, whatever. Daggers? Probably don't end up playing it, but who knows. Ooh, there's the Gruen. Okay. Pretty excited about the Gruen, because that's one of the better 2-drops we can get. Ooh. Okay, False Prince versus Permafrost. I think this is a pretty interesting pick. Or interesting decision here, and I think I'm going to take the Permafrost. As good as False Prince is, in a Legion deck, you usually don't have a ton of removal. And Permafrost deals with most things, so go ahead and do that. Obviously, we're still weak to a flying endurance unit, but I think that those are rare enough that this is what we want to take. And we can follow it up with an Aevasaur here. That's a nice flyer to go with our aerial assault. Ooh, okay, so if I was going to splash anything, Annihilate's probably one of the best cards. Annihilate and Permafrost don't deal with Karma Guardian, but That's a really good removal spell. Shiny Stash. What else would we be taking? Like Second Sight or something? There's also a Synchronized Strike. Synchronized Strike could be pretty good in this deck, I think. We've got a lot of smaller flying dudes. So if we think that the splash is difficult, like with the Snow Slingers on the ground, Terrax Hatchlings in the air, Strike could be pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and try it. Also, like, that seems like a card that would be really good with Gruen. Okay, we'll take the Acolyte here. Terrazon's good, but I don't think I can pass up an Acolyte. We could take Teleport or Levitate. We don't have a ton of Infiltrate, so I think I'm going to take the Teleport. It's a good tempo spell. Like I said, looks like we're in our Skies deck. We could take the Violent Gust or another Snow Slinger here, and I think I want the Violent Gust. Dealing with big flyers is an important thing to do. Lightning Strike, if we're racing, that's good. Not much here. Ooh, shiny. I only have 2 of those. Okay. Chemical Blast? Okay, we might end up playing that. Another Gruen. We already have an Aerial Ace. Jeez, this pack is not good for us. We've got Bold Adventurer, which is probably on par with the Gruen. Gruen might be a little better than Adventurer, actually. It's hard to say. Like, Gruen is really good at helping blocks now. We've got Wisdom of the Elders, which is unexciting but reasonable, and we've got Bold Adventurer. Depending on how many playables I have, Bold Adventurer might be nice. It's really good at helping team up and making like double or triple blocks. Wisdom of the Elders is just pretty reasonable. Okay, we're going to try the Bold Adventurer. We're going to be all butts on the ground and all fists in the air. I don't know. Okay, we can take the Xenon Guardian here. It's also a Terrazon. But I think that if our board stalls, which is pretty likely given what we're starting out with, the Xenon Guardian seems like it would be pretty good. There's the new champion of Chaos. Okay, we have Elysian Banner, Terrazon, Snowslinger, Seek Power. I think we're good on 2 drops. I can take the Terrazon or the Banner. I'm going to take the Terrazon, I think. And Seek Power, if we're not splashing, is just worse than the Elysian Banner. Ooh, that's a nice one. Scorpion Wasp. It's also the card that we want to face up against the least in Primer Guardian, but the Wasp is definitely nice. And another Terrax Hatchling? Okay, this is looking like a really solid Flyers deck. Take the Dune Phantom as an additional blocker. Eastwind Herald? That's pretty good with the Wind Shaper. It's also pretty good with, like, Synchronized Strike. This is, like, a pretty good Synchronized Strike deck, which you don't see very often. Okay, I'm going to take the daggers. Slow. There's another Synchronized Strike. You know what? We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Hey, what's up, Captain Crunch? Welcome, welcome. Okay, so we're going to try to play both these Synchronized Strikes and see how they go. I know that's not a card that people usually play, but with all the, like, small units that we have, I think it can be pretty good. Static Bolt, Violent Gust, Cloud Snake, Snowslinger, Acolyte, probably playing the Flash Freeze. We'll hold off for now. Windshaper, Frostkin, maybe the Stereo Ace. Everything okay? I mean, as okay as they can be. I mean, I had a pretty heartbreaking breakup. Which, I mean, I've had times where I've been pretty okay, and then I've had times where I'm, like, not that okay. Definitely on the pretty okay part of it right now. But, like, if you look at the rest of my life, I was just sitting down for dinner with my parents, with my very rich parents yesterday, eating Brussels sprouts. We were all dressed up very nicely for, as you would expect from like, pretty rich suburban family. And I thought, you know what? I really just can't complain about my life. So, that's where I'm at. Okay. It's not like my parents are billionaires or like even multimillionaires. But we do live in the suburbs of Sunnyvale, which is extremely expensive and definitely like a 1% type thing. I probably shouldn't be saying that on stream. I probably get a lot of flack. But I mean, I don't know. We earned it. or maybe I should say, or even multimillionaires. Because the Bay Area, man, there are some rich people here. I can't let people party here. Sorry. It's not on the table. So this is already 29 cards. This is not including ornamental daggers or the flash freeze. Okay, what do I want to cut? This is 29 cards. I probably have to cut one or two things. I could cut the Terrazon because it like totally like I'm never getting in on the ground. The ground is just gonna stall and that's that. If the game goes late, our plan is to float a Xenon Guardian and bash with that. And then Teleport takes down anything that has like a bunch of weapons on it. And this is actually fine as a 17 card deck, a 17 sigil deck, I guess, because our curve tops out at 4 and ends there. Alright, seems solid. Oh, but Reckoner, if my parents are out of town, maybe we can talk about having a party here. Okay, I probably redraw this. I mean, it can play False Prince into Aevasaur. I mean, that's a good curve. Redraw. Doesn't have enough action for me. Alright, sweet. This is pretty much what we set out to do, right? Ruin into flyers. Think you should get working on that, Reckoner. Also, the False Prince works pretty well with Synchronized Strike. Shimmer Pack off a Zero. Shimmer Pack definitely felt unfair when it cost 7. Alright, I will accept. Ooh, I can't play that yet, but when I can, watch out. Probably want to hold on to this hatchling so that I can Aevasaur it. I don't know. Well, I mean, once I draw one more power, I can play everything in my deck, right? So, in that case, drawing discount hatchling seems pretty good. What's gonna be opponent? 3/3, not that scary. Unless they want to go after my Gruen. Shoot, I don't know if they have an Echo card or not. They're gonna run out of time? Static Bolt. Yeah, okay, sure. Ooh. I said I wasn't going to play this, right? Okay. Well, let's attack then. Play the Bold Adventurer. Can jump the Bold Adventurer. It's kind of unexciting, but it's not like we have a whole ton else going for us in that regard. Valkyrie Aspirant. Well, I think our plan is clear here. Really big Valkyrie Aspirant would be pretty scary. We'll say that. You can teleport for a turn, but that doesn't help much when it comes to this card. Frostkin, huh? Okay. Well, might as well attack here. And play the 2 hatchlings. And they have a fast spell. Good to know. Please don't have a power though. That would be bad for us. Basically, I have to wait until that aspirant, until something happens to it in order to attack. If that's the case. Village of Rank. Okay. All right. Well, now we can send with the flyers. In fact, I can jump this guy, but I don't want this to hit me either. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack with these guys. A wasp? Okay. Alright. It's fine. Now I can jump the 2/3. If I teleport that and go for the synchronized strike, I'm 5 points short, right? So I think I have to wait. I probably have more flyers than my opponents, so I just wait until I can sync strike, and then I think I'll be until I can kill them with teleport plus sync strike. More power is not particularly helpful. Well, I have 3 fast spells, so I might as well play that. Alright, ground unit. Ooh, Waykeeper's problematic because that's another flyer, of course. Chemical Blast. Where were you? Where were you? Well, that can deal with one of their flyers at the very least, so that's something. Would have really liked to deal with this aspirant because then I could keep on attacking. Okay. Think I'll take it. No fast spell either. Jeez. Ah, that's why they have a dragon. Well, that dragon's probably back on defense. What happens if I kill this? If I teleport this, then Sync Strike, I trade for one of these, my opponent drops to 5. But I don't think that's enough, because then they have 2 big blockers. I think I need to trade with Lightning Strike and one of these guys. Oh god, and they drew a fast spell? That is so bad. Well, apparently it doesn't affect combat, so at least we got rid of that. How do I draw the Static Bolt? Alright, I guess I just sit tight for now. Blind Storyteller. That's pretty good, but we can get that with the Static Bolt. Ooh, that's a nice one. Hey, what's up, LOLspod? Oh, am I playing anything? I could. I don't have anything prepared, though. It'd basically be, like, pretty similar to what we did last time. What's up, Creepin' Death? Welcome back. Haven't seen you around for a while. I haven't been very active lately, that's part of it. Teleport, maybe? No. I really don't know what my opponent has. Like, they clearly have a fastball of some sort, but if it was a trick, they would have used it. If it was a teleport, they would have used it. 3 to the dome, thanks for the follow, Mitz8. Welcome to the stream. With how long these games are taking, I could probably, like, fit something in between. You're funny, Squirrel. Keep telling yourself that. Alright. Got rid of that. Oh, I'm gonna attack with the Bold Adventurer. And Sync Strike if my opponent blocks. Oh, Levitate, that's what it was. Okay. Alright. May as well. And they still have a fast spell. Ah, I see. You can't target your own unit with that, though, right? Okay. Creepin' Death testing out his army of Viewbots. Well, it's working. It's working. The Dokomoi Squirrel Wars are continuing. We're going to have a... When we actually get this Terraria game started, we're going to have Team Squirrel Loot and Team Everyone Else. Alright. In case my opponent has a harsh rule, I don't think there's any point in playing this Gruen here. I would like to get up to 8 power to ultimate the Zen Guardian. Dokomoid. These are pretty bad. Squirrelude, you may be at risk of losing your sword here, and then who knows what's going to happen. Oh hey, more hatchlings. You know what? I probably should teleport my Cobalt Acolyte and jump my Xenon Guardian. Oh. Okay, well, if my opponent has a Harsh Roll, they need to use it here. I don't know, after those jokes, not Dokomoid? What, like, what is that even supposed to mean? I wish I had another teleport so I would be safe from this. I really feel like he's just holding on to it. Either they have nothing or they have a Harsh Roll. Because if they have units, they play him here. And I don't have enough to just go in the air yet. Alright, we can sit back and wait. Strong Dancer. Of course, that's the turn that gets way worse for me. Cloud Snake. Perfect timing. Okay, well. Here we go. Let's see if this works. Just taking it. Okay, well then they don't have a Harsh Rule. Xenon Obelisk. Oh man. Ice Sprite doesn't work against Xenon Obelisk. Does stun all the flyers, so that means that I can't do quite as much damage. Yeah, okay. But this plus this is lethal, I think. Also, my opponent appears to be nearing the end of their deck? How's that possible? Wait, how did they draw so many cards? Okay, I guess they did draw a few cards. Alright. Let's end this. Please no Copperhall Blessing. Please. Please. Please? Alright. Alright, I'll get my saxophone out. The name of the team, the GP team that Gabby's on. Alright, this is a sketchy hand. We're against apparently the #1 player from last season. By the way, for those of you interested, we are starting up. We're going to start a Terraria game, a weekly Terraria game, mostly from Gabby's Discord, but anyone's free to join. Yeah, this is a little awkward. We're thinking Thursday afternoons or Thursday nights or Sunday afternoons. So if you're interested, stay tuned for that. Alright, let's let's not mess around. And that will also be streamed here, if you are interested. That kind of feels like desperation if they're jumping an Elysian Stranger. Don't particularly feel the need to use my Violent Just there. Maybe we can do both, time permitting. I mean, I don't know that I can always do... Okay, we'll attack first. If there's some sort of trick, we can use Violent Gust or Teleport to help protect this guy. But I think the 1 point of damage isn't as important as... The 1 point of damage from playing Windshaper isn't important as getting this guy through. Let me check the mic levels. Silence? Boo. Okay. It's like the mic should be fine. You can use both Synchronized Strikes just to clear the way out of these guys, but that doesn't even seem worth it. Well, I mean, it would mean that I have a more powerful unit. I could also use Teleport, but I don't want to, like, let him silence something. I think it's just fine. Oh, unfortunate. Alright. Hopefully I won't forget to switch the microphones this time. Trying 2 for 3? Well, I guess it's 2 for 2. Okay. Yeah. I can use the Synchronized Strike to keep this alive and kill that. It's pretty funny. I don't really think it's worth it, though. I think that we're on the aggro now. Now that we're racing 5 against 2. Ooh. Second Sight. I think my opponent's just kind of desperate. Their plays have been not very much value. Do you want to protect my guy? False Prince. Okay, well, one thing about the False Prince is that I can't really deal with it with what I have, but on the other hand, Sky Snapper. So, quite a bit of damage coming in through the air. Yeah, we can't really do much about that. What's the follow-up? Is there follow-up? Jeez, that's a big stack bolt. Yeah, can't really do anything about that. And? No. Oof, that's a good draw. Bash. So next turn I can Violent Gust this and then like double Synchronized Strike, which should be enough to kill my opponent. This is of course assuming they don't have like something that is scarier in the air. Who knows? Like that. Perfect. Holding it just for that. Okay. So I think they're dead to the double Synchronized Strike now. Need one more Sigil. I got everything I need right here. There are also acorns in the game, right? Looks like they do have some sort of fast spell. Nope, they don't. Alright, see you later, Decomoy. Thanks for stopping by. Just in time for... I need to make this big. Oh, wait. Need to switch the mics. So, in case you guys don't recognize that, that's Eleanor Rigby by the Beatles. Nice, Hey Jude. Change Warcry audio files to this. Play Careless Whispers. Our civilization is dependent on our current economy. Yeah. Alright, let's go into another game. I'll see if I can find the Careless Whisper music. Hey, we're 2-0. No problem. Hunger for pizza? I don't think it has Careless Whisper. Shoot. If you're wondering what I'm looking at, there's I have a service that provides a lot of sheet music for, like, it just has stuff transcribed, which is really nice because I'm not the best at playing for ear. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, after this game. It's also going to be in the wrong key, but whatever. Man, I am loving this 2-cost ruins. Is there something similar like Freeze Mage in this game? I don't know what Freeze Mage is, Trig, because I don't play Hearthstone. Someone else might be able to answer you though. I hope this doesn't get snowballed. But the plan is to go turn 3 Gruen, turn 4 Windshaper, unless, I mean, if I draw a Hatchling, then this becomes really good. Ooh, fast spell. Combo deck. Yeah, there are a couple combo decks. I play a few of them. We might be doing some Voda combo later on if we have time. Okay, well, that was a nice draw. What are the mechs? Not sure what... I know what you mean, Creep and Death. What is this, Rally or something? There's no reason to play into this. Char Chain Flail. Well, that's unfortunate. They think they're holding me back. Nothing can hold me back. Boom. Well, there used to be a burn deck, Trig. Occasionally, there used to be a deck that kind of did that with Static Bolt. Oh, thanks. I can't pronounce your name. Factiski? Something like that. Right, let's get this Gruen down so we don't have to block with our 2-4. Let's attack and play another Hatchling. We want to protect the Sky Shaper as much as we can. If they ever do get a blocker, we get to freeze it down for at least a turn. Or if they hold back for a double block. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Is Rakano still a thing? Rakano got hurt pretty hard, but I think it's still a thing. Alright, we'll just block there. Let's take 2. I don't know what my opponent's plan is. Like, maybe rally or something? Okay, well, let's attack. I'll leave back the Gruen because that trades 1 for 3. And then we have Dune Phantom plus Lightning Strike. Gruen, huh? Alright, that's fine. Let's do some stunning. And let's get in there. 3 to the dome. Thanks for the follow, Laurel Inad. Laurel Inad. Yeah, Crown Watch went down to 2-1. Which means that I can die to a snowball, but only after the Aegis breaks. I don't know, I think it's certainly a good change. Alright, sure. That was the card that they had this whole time, Rampage. If I break this... nah, whatever, they can keep their 1-3. If they don't block, they just die on the spot. I do think they're blocking. Yeah, okay. Now that's freed up. Yeah, Jito is the deck that took the real hit. Now if they double block the Teriax, I get to Static Bolt their face. Aw. Okay, well I guess they chump blocked, which is totally fine also. In case there's a Lightning Storm, I guess I hold this second Hatchling back. What's up, Avocado? Thanks for the game. Okay, switching mics. All right. Hey, and we got Golden Draft. I mean, I've played that before, Squirrel Loot. I think one of my students brought it in and he's like, I want to play this. I was just like, okay, we can learn how to play this. I think I missed a follow at some point. Trig7, thanks for the follow. I don't think... There might have been one other person, I apologize. But anyway, thanks for hanging out. It's always nice to share games with other people. Which is why I'm super excited about that the weekly Terraria game, because that's one of my favorite games of all time. Oof. Well, I mean, I think I keep this. One more power and we get to play Xene Guardian. If we could draw another time, we can play False Prince. Alright, any more requests? If anyone can produce the sheet music for anything, I'm happy to play it. Ruin? Okay, which dies to fewer things? Ruin or Snowslinger? Ruin dies to fewer things, right? No! Oh god, we are so dead. Holy cow. Well, it was good while it lasted. What do I even do? Just drop the False Prince? No, I guess I play Xene Guardian this turn and False Prince next turn. We already did Call Me Maybe last time. Do something... We'll spare people's ears this turn. What was that about Terraria? The Avocado, I'm going to be hosting a... Well, I'm blocking. I'm going to be hosting a weekly Terraria game for, you know, pretty much anyone that wants in. But mostly for Gabby subs. So that's either going to be Thursday nights or Sunday afternoons. We'd be happy to have them. Have you, rather. Alright, see you later, Squirrel. Hey, thanks for the follow, Control, Alt, Delete. Oof. That is a weird attack. I think I just take that. Oh, I guess they have another blocker. Stranger. Okay, well, they have to block here. Okay, well... time to down a ton of margaritas with the other teachers. I'm jealous. Not gonna hide it. No fast spell, worth noting. Ooh. Alright, well now they can't get through. I mean, if they draw like a snowball, sure, they break this apart and it's not good for me. Titan Seraph and Sursa into a deck and play it. Yeah, that happens occasionally. Well, we're at 5 and our opponent's at 20. If we can draw a Windshaper, that at least makes our flyers a little stronger. But, like, if they draw a... Ooh, that's pretty good. Well, definitely want to jump this Xenon Guardian. That could be another route to victory. Huh. Well, our opponent has kind of stalled. If we can ult this, maybe we got a shot. If we draw another flyer, also, we can start attacking with this. Twilight Rap Dog. Ooh. That's a nice one. How many of these guys do I attack with? I think that's the question. Yeah, let's just send. Give our opponent fewer chances to draw an out, I think. No blocks, wow. What is this, a crystallize? That's like, that was 10 damage. 3 to the dome, thanks for the follow, Kuke Scene. Kook Scene. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy it here. I'm about to make men out of all of you, and not in the sexual way. God, why do I even say things like that? Oh. So, I don't have a dirty mind typically, but I think my last girlfriend, anytime I said anything that could be interpreted remotely sexually, she made fun of me for it. Alright, here we go. Switching up the mics. Hey, what's up, Matt? Sorry, there will be no man-making of the other kind today. Oh. Hey, we're 4-0! Like, despite all this excitement, I haven't noticed that we're actually doing pretty well with this deck. Anyway, thanks for the follow. Hunger for Pizza, Voldalian414, welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoyed here. Oh, is there one more? Awful Tree Stampede. Go ahead and burn your opponents out, whether they be Kibler or whoever's sitting across from you at F&M tonight. Oh, my mouth is actually kind of tired. From all that man-making, man. Redraw. Alright, this looks good. We've got a turn 3 False Prince. I mean, I guess we're not really doing much on turn 2. Somehow we beat the quick left-right ranger last game, though, so that's pretty good. Mysterious as the dark side of the moon. That was horrible. Sometimes I think my singing voice is like halfway decent, and then sometimes I just think it's terrible. Welcome to the stream, Eel Cozy. Hope you enjoy it here. We've got this permafrost, but we're probably going to hold on to it for a while. Oh, never mind. That is a perfect target for permafrost. Typically, I think it's good to save your removal for bigger threats and not just like blow it on Bold Adventurer or anything. Oh god, I need to get rid of that stupid plug. Mods. Is there a mod here? Reckoner? Oh man, I'm totally going to get them, aren't I? Here comes the double block. Right? Yeah! Yes! No one ever plays around Synchronized Strike with False Prince. And we had it. Oh man, the beats continue. It might be a caster only command. Stop with the daggers. MTG bot sending the daggers from the past. Huh. Interesting. Well, if we give this flying, like, the only reason you do that is if you have a silence coming up. And if they have a silence here, they can't both bring this to the ground and block. I don't think my opponent noticed what my line of play was. Yeah, like, I figured it was actually a silence, but... Attacking? Yeah, okay. Woo! Did it! Three to the dome. Thanks for the follow, Captain Jack. Welcome to the stream. I think I'll keep this. I realize that it does have 5 power in hand. That's more than we ever need. But it has a nice curve of False Prince into 2 Teriax hatchlings. Tetris Song. Yeah, we can do the Tetris Song. And we have another Teriax hatchling. If someone can find the music for me while I'm streaming, that would be great. Thanks for the follow, Twisted Life. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoyed here. Yes, I agree, Milkman. This is not good for the Teriax hatchling, but at some point we might try a Sync Strike and help out. Darn it. Well. Whoa. Whoa, boy. That is aggro, and I can't even kill it with the Violent Gust. Yeah, there's no hiding it. I think it's just gonna look like we're going to race, and then we're going to play the Scorpion Wasp 2 turns. The problem is, like, they already know that we have another Teriax hatchling in hand, so it's super suspicious. Like, I wouldn't attack into that if I was my opponent in that situation. Okay. Well, I don't know. I guess there's something to be said about holding this back also. Also, if they just ultimate this, we're in so much trouble. Okay. Block. That went well for us. Oh, I see. Well, we didn't know that they had a Cloud Snake saddle. Looks like they do have a fast spell, but we have numbers. I've got lethal in the air, but they can just turn this, get this flying, and unless I can break the Aegis somehow, we're in some trouble. Can turn itself into a Carnosaur. I think I'm just chump blocking. I think I'm going to try to win in the air. If they just play a flyer, then we can kill with a Violent Gust. If we have some other, like, I don't know. We're drawing pretty live. There are a lot of things that help us at this point, like any of the synchronized strikes or stuff like that. I also don't have to block if they just attack with these two units. This is really interesting, actually. So I don't think I block this. Looks like there is a fast spell, but let's see what it is. Okay. Yes! Alright. Well, I mean, they're dead either way, right? We'll give them hope. Alright, that was a close one. As requested, here's the Tetris theme. Okay, can we 7-0? We have not 7-0'd a draft in a very long time. Glad you enjoyed it. Outblast ladder playable? Hey, we're playing draft. Yuck. Well, if we draw a time sigil, this hand's fine. At least it has 2 removal spells. I think we're pretty aggressive. Ah, thanks for the follow. Happy to play music for you guys. If you can get the sheet music for me, it's a lot easier. Like I said, I'm not great at playing things from ear. 6 times master, never 7-0'd a draft. Wow. I don't think I have 6 master. I think I've been like 3 or 4 times master, and I've definitely 7-0'd about 3 or 4 times. Ooh, there we go. Gotta get in that extra damage. Ooh, that's kind of scary. Kind of want to just deal with that now. Well, we can let our opponent try to get in. Hopefully there's no Haunting Scream coming to get us. Back alley bouncer. Nice. Terrax Hatchling is certainly appreciated. Ooh, no wait, we should pump this up. Now we even get to hold up Lightning Strike? That's so good. I'll just block here. Oh yeah, I guess I have the wall. God, Dune Phantom is so good. Another back alley bouncer. Okay. I'll play the ground guys so that I have better blocks. Perhaps that Lightning Strike, like, the 4 damage on the ground isn't actually that relevant, so maybe that Lightning Strike was kind of just spewed. But I think we're okay. Stone Scar Magus? Yeah, that's fine. Wait, hold on. What am I doing? This is lethal in the air. Hey, JPEG, thanks for the host. I haven't seen him around for a while. I guess I haven't been looking, so that's part of it. Yes! 7-0! All the while having a great time. I mean, it's hard not to have a great time after you do this. Looks like everything's sunny. 7-0 with 4 Awakened students, that's pretty sweet. Okay, well, I think this proves that these what are they called? These buffs are just too strong. Just knows the packs. Yeah, I don't actually need the packs. I mean, I guess I could try to like build a an all premium deck, but I don't know. I just don't feel like it or something. Keep open 3. Just keep yourself at 111. No, more drafting. We'll open draft packs. Okay, I gotta run to the restroom. So yeah, I'll do that. You guys will debate over the first pick here. I think it's pretty straightforward, but yeah. All right, be right back. Chair. Okay. Days Slow Elderino. Yeah, I think I'm going 111 in bowling is known as a house because you can put a roof on it? Okay. That is confusing. Yeah, we're taking 4-3 Elder. There's no doubt about it. This card's obscene. Like, how do you deal with this? You don't. Okay, we'll take the Copper Hall Blessing next. If we're going to be like a Justice Flyers deck, this is pretty good. I don't know. It's like more exciting than the Argenport Soldier, and let's face it, there's not much there's not much exciting in this pack. Okay, well, we have a Sharpshooter, which is, I mean, like, Rakano's a thing. There's a bunch of Primal cards. Primal treated us pretty well. Justice is basically USA? What? Alright, I'll keep that in mind, Milkman. God, False Prince is so good. I guess this Tundra Explorer isn't that exciting. It's like Blind Storyteller and False Prince being pretty good. But we're going to stay the course and take the Sharpshooter. This card's pretty good, but we'll take the Acolyte here. It's good with everything we have so far. Plus there's a Javelin in this pack. Alright. We've got Longsword, Centaur. I actually like Centaur quite a bit. Endurance and Charge turns out to be a pretty decent combination. I mean, like a lot of aggressive decks just have such a problem with Centaur because it's attacking every turn and it blocks everything. Crown Watch Deserter, sure. Watch, we're going to die to like a single Scaly Gruen. We're just not going to be able to fight through it, and that's going to be the game. We'll take the Tinker Apprentice here, I guess. What is this doing here? What? How? So what you're saying is 8 people are not in time. We can pivot. We can pivot. Alright, I'll take the Detain here. Teleport. Okay, so I'm not actually a huge fan of Striking Snake formation. And that's the only time card here. There's a Cloud of Ash and a Sharpshooter, both of which I think are pretty good. Yeah, there's only, I mean, even then, there are not that many cards that are better than Pillar of Amarr. Kind of tempted to take the Cloud of Ash, because there are so many times where it's just like, man, if they Cloud of Ash me here, I'm so dead. I mean, my other options aren't that great. What, Valkyrie Aspirant? Nah. Okay, we're going to take the Cloud of Ash. Okay, now we have, these are good choices. We've got the Awakened Student, but I think we're going to pick either Feather, Sword of Ikaria, or Torch. Generally speaking, I don't think Sword of Ikaria is actually that good in draft. It's okay, but it's not, like, insane. I think Feather's a lot better. Like, the evasion is much better because there's less removal. Alright, we've got Stranger or Soldier, and I think I'll just take the Soldier. Yes, I'm going full aggro, Salteador. And it's shiny? Oh man, that is pretty. Well, we can't pass that up. Like, we actually can't pass that up. So, we'll hope to get some fixing for the staff. This card is crazy. Alright, we'll take the Torch here. It's also a Mace, but I think Torch does basically what Mace does, except better. Most of the time. Brawler? Daggers, maybe? Daggers, like, is a pretty good splash if you're playing this type of deck. Because if you Warcry the Daggers, that's, like, basically game. Okay, we got Alchemical Blast, Rebuke for the aggro, Xenon Guardian for the not aggro. What are we looking at here? Our best cards are very clearly, like, Staff, Fourth Tree Elder, and Pillar of Amar. So maybe I should just take the Xenon Guardian here. Tinker's, like, okay. I don't know, it's, like, really good with Vodkin Staff. I think I'd rather have Alchemical Blast than Tinker, though. Like, this is not Inspire. I think Inspire is a fair bit better than this. So I think it's one of these two. I'll go ahead and take the Alchemical Blast in case... I mean, Xenon Guardian's, like, not exciting on the splash anyway. Okay, we'll take the Acolyte here. Nothing here. Take the Magister here. Recogulator? No, you gotta take the Magister. That's way better. Temper? Fine. Righteous Fury. Also a Vanquish. Ooh, this is interesting. I think that Vanquish is better than Righteous Fury. I'd like to know what you guys think. There's also a Watchwing, Katana, and Field Captain, all of which would be fine. But I think it's gotta be one of these two. And I think that Vanquish is better. But, like, Righteous Fury goes really well with, like, Battle Blur Centaur or Sharpshooter with something on it. Vanquish hands down. What do the rest of you guys think? I think this is a pretty interesting pick. Fury, Vanquish. Vanquish. Okay. Well, we'll take Vanquish then. I think it's pretty close. Evasive 1-drop, are you talking about the last pack or this one? So we could take the Torch or the Finest Hour here. I'm not actually sure which is better. Finest Hour is pretty good. We actually need units. Occurs to me. We've got 1 2-drop. We've got a handful of 3-drops that are pretty good. Like a 4-drop, a 5-drop, and a 6-drop. If that's the case, I guess I just take the Torch. Humbug. Just don't have enough units to really make a Finest Hour that consistent. Okay, I'll think the Fledgling is the pick here. God, Fledgling is so much worse than Storm Dancer. Okay. Take another 5-drop or the Grenadin Drone. I think I'd just take the Grenadin Drone. Like, it's kind of like a 1-power 2/2, or we might have to do some blocking early on. Like, what else am I taking? The Magister? A second Magister? Magister's good, but I don't think I want, you know, that many of them. Alright, Sword of Icaria. There's also a Rampage, which is kind of nice, but we need things to do. Sword of Icaria definitely qualifies. And there's another one. We've got a million 3s. We're going to need some 2s at some point. But I don't think I can take a Stranger over Sword of Icaria. Alright, Soldier. That's a good 2-drop for this deck. There's another Magister. There's a Stranger that actually helps us splash the Vodkin Staff, so I think that's an easy take here. I may have passed up another Stranger that would have worked well. Alas. Okay, we'll take the Armorsmith here. Might end up playing it. It's really good with Sword. Rally. God. Okay, I think we take the Centaur here. Not too big a fan of the rest of these cards. I guess there's a Valorous Stranger, but we don't have a ton of Strangers, and we have tons of 3s. So I think I'm just going to take the Centaur. We could take the Nomad, but the Oni Ronin has to be better, right? This is like... The Warcry is pretty nice. It's an effect we kind of need, like as far as being an early drop goes. I don't think 3-1 Overwhelm is actually necessarily better than 2-1 Warcry, even though this is rare. Alright, there's a Crown Watch Paladin, which... This nerf hurts really badly in draft, unfortunately. Jeez. Don't mind if I do. It might just be like kind of a defensive Rakano deck if this is the case. Oh, wait, are you talking about instead of the Paladin? Yeah. Well, here we can take a Soldier, and I do feel like we need 2 drops. We have 4 plus the Oni Ronin, so maybe that's enough. We could take the Cumbre Banner here to help us splash, because like Vodacon Staff is a really good card. Okay, Banner, sure. Down with that. Emerald Acolyte. Mithril Mace. Mithril Mace is probably the pick. Some removal. Yeah. Go ahead and take that. Temper. We're not playing any of the rest of these. Emerald Acolyte. Okay. It's like we're not getting anything for the rest. Ooh, that's actually a playable Stranger. Jeez. Those are both playable. What's my unit count? I don't know. Something. How good is Protect? I think it's better than Argenport Soldier. It lets us do something that the rest of our deck can't really do. Okay, so we got these torches, we got an Oni Ronin, Sharpshooter, probably playing some number of Granite Acolytes. Probably not the Cloud of Ash. Probably playing these daggers. If we can Warcry the daggers, that is huge. Though I don't know how much we have to Warcry. Okay, Vanquish. Probably playing this Armorsmith, Mithril Mace, Fledgling, Elder. Probably the Magister. Swords, Deserter, Centaur, and Staff. And definitely this Stranger. Probably both Strangers. Probably the Alchemical Blast too. Well, we're already playing 2 torches. Maybe I don't need the Alchemical Blast. Usually a fan, but maybe not here. So we can play Protect. It's not bad. I mean, Protect does all sorts of things. It even breaks Aegis's. I mean, it's not like we have a ton of weapons either. Daggers. Okay, so like, I'll put the cards that I'm on the fence about. Daggers. These Acolytes. Protect. The Cumbre thing? What are you talking about? The Magister? Yeah, that's probably worth playing. This can attack into anything. I mean, that's 18 power. That's about where we want to be. Okay, what do you guys think about this? This is 18 power, and we have one banner that we'd end up playing. I'm going to find another tune to play. Oh, I know. Where's my saxophone? Get over here. I I tried to click the button. You can imagine the song. Okay, take two. Take two. Could anyone figure it out from, like, my emotions, or no? Probably not. Yes, you guys got it after the sound started coming, Ledby. Hey, good to hear that you picked up the sax right side. I think it's a good instrument to have fun on. I think it's really easy to play, pretty well, and certainly easier than like clarinet or flute or anything. And you can have a lot of fun doing it. Okay, so did anyone say we should cut anything? No? So we're just going to add power to this. Oh, we do have a Rakano banner, so that's kind of nice. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 sources for one card. That seems about right. And we can bring on the fire sources. So this has 10, 11 justice, 7, 8, and 8 fire, and then 4 time. That seems pretty good. Sax is harder than clarinet? Yeah, I think you're crazy. I think clarinet is way easier. Or sorry, way harder. Okay, so this is lame o Rakano deck. If you get really used to the clarinet, then like, yeah, you might feel more comfortable on it, but I think it's like way more difficult. Alright, we have all of our factions. Let's see if we can get the job done. We got like 2-drop, 3-drop into Battleblower Centaur. Then maybe a flyer eventually. I don't know, man. Alright, let's not reveal or protect. Free to the dome, thanks for the follow, Fear97PL. Welcome to the stream, I hope you enjoyed here. We also had one follow during that, Fatal Star 64, welcome, welcome. Splashing for ornamental daggers. We have a lot of, shoot, we could be dead very quickly here. We have a lot of, Warcry. I probably should have attacked there. That was foolish. Anyway, we have a lot of Warcry, and if you Warcry and ornamental daggers, that's pretty insane. Thorn Beast. Sacrificing? Oh man, I wonder if they have a haunting scream. That would be very bad for us. I shouldn't say a lot, but like we have a fair amount, like 6 or so cards. And if you ever do that in ornamental daggers, it's absolutely insane. Ah! Why? This is not fair. Well, I mean, if they can't deal with our 4th Tree Elder, we might be able to get them. Can trade off for 2 of these beasts. Yeah, I mean, there's no real way around it, right? No fast spell, so that's at least something. Another centaur, huh? Well... Pink Panther theme? Alright, we can do that next. Hey, what's up, Finkel? Yeah, it's been a while since I last streamed. We 7-0'd our last draft, but this one does not seem to be going quite as well. Not quite. I don't know if trading 2 for 4 is there. Or 2 for 1 there is good. We're just slamming this 4th tree, right? Hopefully they just give up on attacking right here. And then if we can protect 4th tree with protect, that's that might be the game, right? Alright, well... like, getting hit by this is supposed to be pretty impossible to deal with, but I think we might be doing it. Might be doing it. Nice. Nice Frostkin. Very impressive. Whoa, what is this? I don't think we're in Chumptown yet. I wonder how these fire sigils ended up in my hand. Well... why did they end up in our hand? We saw a sharpshooter, I think? Trickster's Cloak. If they have another Trickster's Cloak to follow that up with, we could be in some trouble. throwing away the 2-2 here because I just want to get as fast of a clock as I can. Now this is two shots in the air. Oh yeah, I guess they can just attack here. I think I want to keep the bird alive. I think I'd rather chump block than try to double block it. Then throwing away the 2-2 isn't so good. But then, on the other hand, my opponent's dead to a torch this turn. Man, I wish these sigils were useful. Three to the dome. Thanks for the follow, Corlash. Maybe I spewed by not just eating there. I think I'd feel a lot safer doing that now. Let's see. Oh. I need that guy. Ah, I see. If I had blocked there, that would have been bad. Oh god. They can get a flying blocker. And they can get a beast collar? Jeez. Not fair. Let's draw a torch. Actually, screw torch. Let's draw a Vodakun staff. So 2-2 and a... I feel like they might have been able to choose better there. So we still have a 5-5 available. So they have 5-5 mystery card in their hand. I don't know about keeping that 5-5. Because it means that if I draw a chump blocker, then I just win, right? Well, it also depends on what I have. Wait, no, if I had just eaten, I would have lost my fourth Treeholder to the torch. No, I wouldn't have. Yeah, okay. So maybe I spewed there. Alright, let's draw something. Might be enough. If they have nothing, this is good enough, but... Oh man. Well, it's not a fast spell. Yes! Yeah. What's up, happy dude? Alright. As promised, Pink Panther. Changed keys. Alright. Perhaps trying to read that solo was a bad idea, but, you know, whatever. That's fun. Hill Street Blues theme? I am not familiar with this. I do have an idea for something next, though. I see. Oh, thanks for the follow, Blackhaven89. I think I missed you earlier. Welcome to the stream. Why was there no stream yesterday? I was so bored. Well, we are going to be doing a weekly Terraria game, either Thursday nights or Sunday afternoons or some combination of the two. So, and I'll be streaming it as we go along. So, maybe there will be Thursday streams, Thursday night streams, starting around 7 Pacific. Oh, man. After 8 wins in a row, I guess the game gave up on trying to find someone that was worthy of fighting me. Alright. Keep it. Daggers on the Centaur might be pretty nice. 11 p.m.? Wait, what? 11 p.m.? I said 7 p.m. Read to the Dome! Thanks for the follow, Pioxa? Welcome to the stream. So, in that last game, the reason why I was wary of going after the 3-3 with my 4-6 is because if they had Rapid Shot, I can't protect against it, and that would have spelled disaster. Yeah, we'll just get in our damage. Amber Acolyte. Well, I can put a dagger there basically to eat this Amber Acolyte or deal 6 damage. Seems pretty good either way. Well, using the power there to play the Centaur seems better. Yeah, ended up working out. It was definitely a scary one. They've used Find the Way and Amber Acolyte. Interesting. I think I just suit up the Centaur. Well, I don't actually need to do that this turn, but I think I'm going to eventually suit up the Centaur. Ace spacing is faster now? Interesting, haven't seen that yet. So now they're going to trade. Also, Combre Magister with the daggers on it is pretty good too. Ooh. Target for our Vanquish. Fast spell? Does look like there is a fast spell. Teleport. Okay, well, let's put a dagger here. They're probably forced to jump that. That's gonna make a... Okay, so let's just attack. I can put a dagger here just for additional... Yeah, you know what? They're going to be hard-pressed to answer this board anyway. What? No blocks? I am confused. Stranger and the Acolyte. Yeah, but like that's not good. No, but if there was a harsh rule incoming, they would have blocked. That didn't make any sense. Okay. In the mood. Skip the decrescendo because that's boring. We are in the mood for more wins with this crappy Rakano deck. Oof, it's getting warm in here. Alright, let's see. How long is this concert that I'm supposed to play in this weekend? Someone called it in a favor, and I'm filling in for a concert that I'm not the most excited about this weekend. Let's see. Wait, when is it? They didn't even... Okay, well, I'll have to figure out approximately how long it is. Hey, what's up, Sevs? Or Sev2? No, I never quit. I just, was a little busy for a while. We've got a turn 2 Crown Watch Paladin, but I think that this hand's unexciting enough that I don't actually really want it. I'm gonna redraw. Alright, Fear the Torch. Ooh, that feather is pretty nice on Crown Watch Deserter. I do need another power, though. Hey, we have all three of our factions. Nice. Oh, shoot. I should have attacked first. Yeah, good thing I didn't decide to attack after playing the Crown Watch. Daggers. Wow, brutal. Okay, well, we're going to the skies. Teleport. Well, no thank you. I guess our opponent knows that we have a torch, which really dampens this interaction. Put another dagger? Okay. How am I ever dealing with that 4-5? Well, just attacking through with the flyer isn't a bad way. I can trade this plus the torch. Yeah, they know about it. Might as well. Sneak the damage in while you can. Stormcaller. It's not very scary. Just take it. Take it down with the Mithril Mace if we need to. Alright, so, I mean, we can play most of the things that we draw. That's kind of scary. We also have a mace to take this down this turn. I think I just want to play the flyer, though. Yeah, I'm just going to play the flyer. Try to keep the skies clear, and then just bash them for 4 a turn. Hope that's enough. Could double block this, but I don't really like that much. No fast spell from our opponent. That's definitely worth noting. Sandstorm Titan. What the hell? Well, that's not good. Okay, well, if that's the case, I guess I have to go after this. Not like doing that, but I think I have to. Because otherwise my blocks would just be atrocious. Now I think I do have to block. Let's double block the Sandstorm Titan and take 10. How does that sound? If I draw a power, I can play the 4-3 Elder, which is pretty nice. I can trade this for the 4-5 on the ground and, like, some damage. Yep, let's just do that. My blocks will be better next turn. I don't think I can actually do that, Sev. What say you? No fast spell? Sure, let's get in there. That is 10. That's a lot of damage. That Vanquish was a nice one. Now they need something to deal with this and or this. Twinning Ritual? So they didn't play something last turn. Or maybe they drew through the unit that they're Twinning Ritualing here. Aggro. False Prince. I mean, they know about this torch. Alright. Alright. Yep, they didn't even bother to find out that I had a torch. I guess Temper does it also. They attack with the 4-5, though. They totally didn't need to do that. Victory! Rivulets. That's the opponent that we just played. 1-3 draft. Sorry about that 1-3 draft. 31k dust. Well, I mean, I play this game a lot, or I used to play this game a lot and intend on playing it a good amount more. Ooh. Has draft changed a lot? Oh yeah. We went 7-0 with 2 Gruns in our deck that we were very happy to play in the last draft. Finkel. Vote combo might be good now, maybe. 0-3, 7-1. Pretty good. It's a fair number of 7-win drafts. A lot of the top players are bored with Eternal right now. Okay. You can't hide the torch forever. Just in case there's some reason I really want to play it. Guess we have a 3-power 4-1. It's not the most exciting. Let's get rid of that. Ooh, that's nice. Adamant that Vodacombo should not run Harsh Mule. Wait, no. Don't I run Harsh Rule in Vodacombo, Michael? I think I do. So, in that case, I'm with them on that. I can check my list, but I'm pretty sure I do. Well, what you have to remember... Oh, I missed this attack. Not going to plan. One thing you have to remember about, like, the swings, the big swings, is that even if you go... Okay, so I think... Oh, I can't put a dagger on either of them. Well, they want to... Go ahead. If you go 7 wins and then 0 wins, then you still have a winning record. Which I think is pretty important to realize for, like, a mental health standpoint. I was talking too much. Okay, well, I'll have to double check my list. Because I thought I was playing like 0. It's done. That's fine. It's problematic, but we have one of our own that we can play eventually, maybe. Ooh, Combray Magister is not bad either. God, Vanquish is good. Holy cow. What a card. Zomg. Use the deckless command. Yeah, Vanquish, good card. Whoever told me to take the Vanquish over... It was Vanquish versus... No, what was it? Okay, so let's check. I think that my current Voda combo list doesn't have Harsh Rules. I could be wrong. Oh, no, I'm playing 2 Harsh Rules. But yeah, like... Well, I don't know. I think there's certainly an argument for 0 Harsh Rule, because everything you're doing, like, you're not playing any removal. You're just trying to build a combo on a board. Versus Righteous Fury. That was probably it. How many creatures do I try to run in a draft? It totally depends on what's going on in the draft. I don't get too caught up in, like, a specific number of units. Rather, if I'm playing, like, a lot of recursion, I want a lot of units, comparatively, compared to, like, a really controlling Felm deck where you might not actually need that many units to win. So it totally depends, like. Just try to make sure that, like, in a deck that would want a lot of units, make sure you're playing a lot of units. In a deck that doesn't want a lot of units, don't play a lot of units. Anyway, thanks for the follow. Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Winilis? Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoyed here. Oh, I was gonna play this. Okay. Chatbot. Right. Alright, well, we get to curve out 2, 3, 4 here, which is pretty nice. What's the feels bad man for? I think my opponent had a pretty unfortunate draw if that contributes to it. Oh man, my tummy is starting to rumble. Ooh, sort of Akari, you say? I don't know, like, Legion plays a fair number of units that die to Sword of Akari and don't fight back. So I might be able to get in some situation where this actually kills 2 things. We're a ways away from that, though. Yeah, that is definitely TMI, Sev. Amber Acolyte? Sure. Alright. Sharpshooter with the iron sword on it is pretty good. No, that means I'm hungry. Come on, man. Haven't you watched Goats with Hats? Or whatever that show is called? Well... let's attack here. If they have some sort of answer... What? Okay, they definitely could have blocked there. I'm so confused. Okay, well. If that's the case... Lightning Strike. That's what I was worried about. That's unfortunate. Jotun Warrior. Great. Aw, man. That is turn too late. Can sword this plus torch it to take it down. Start attacking, but that doesn't even seem good. Well, we might be at the mercy of our opponent's flyers now, so I guess I should just... Ooh, that's also a problem. I guess I should just focus on keeping my opponent's skies clear. We're into a stalemate, and then try to win with one of my... Oh, boy. Hey! MVP. Very valuable. Wow. Yeah. Also, if they play like a Xenon Guardian or something, we can sword that down. Alright. Well, that's pretty good. That helps us. What do you think about the state of the game? It's hard to say with the patch. I mean, it's always difficult to predict exactly what a patch is going to do, but I think that, well, first of all, I think that the buff to double torch. Okay, so I think the buff to Scaly Gruen, making it cheaper, makes it like an actual unit that can defend against early onslaughts. And I think that's good. I think the game needed something like that. We're just going 2-for-1 ourselves to get this out of the way. That really helps us clear a path. No! Not the Gruen. Oh, they still don't have good blocks. Not that good, anyway. Yeah, there have definitely been questionable blocks this game. Scaly Gruen really that much better than Borderlands Waykeeper? Having 3 defense is like a huge deal, I think. Because it doesn't die as Sword of Ikaria. You don't just get wrecked by Sword of Ikaria, that's a big one. And also, you can block Argenport Instigator, and I thought that Argenport Instigator was just like basically an unanswerable unit for a while. It's a 2-drop that is just bigger than every other 2-drop. Okay. We need to get rid of this. How can I convince my opponent to block in a way such that that happens? You know, I can attack here too? No. Just attack like that. Well, we can keep our Oni Ronin alive another day. I guess it's kind of worth it. It's not that exciting though. What do you think about DoD trying to encourage Primal to be a dinosaur dex while nerfing control? What do you mean by that? They made the thing that... Oh my... What the... God. Well, they're only 4/4s, and this is a 4/5 with a sword. So we're not just dead. And I don't think I want to blow my protect on that. That's fine. Okay, I mean, we're just gonna kind of sit back, I guess. That could have been a lot. Oh my god. Here we go. Getcha! Yes! Yes! Dinosaur decks. I do think that there needs to be like a little better of a control option. Staff and Witch. Well, I mean, I think that Staff is kind of miserable to play against, and it doesn't need all that 5 health to be good. I think the nerf to Witch doesn't change much. It just makes it so that, like, Witch isn't... I don't know. I think, like, Witch was pretty good against any deck that was trying to attack with units, like a Combre deck or something. 5-0 with this pile. Yeah, 12 straight wins. Well, the previous one ended... No. The previous one ended on a loss, so it's 12 straight wins today. 12 straight wins and a lot of saxophone playing. Speaking of which... So my problem with the Witch is that after you did the combo, it stuck around forever. And it was just like too good of a blocker. I think that the effect on a unit is fine, but I think that it shouldn't just stick around and block forever after that. Alright, let's see if we can do it. Anyway, after this draft is going to be the end of the stream. Unfortunately, oh, we've been going for 4 hours already today. Which gave the illusion of being... I thought it gave an interesting decision and challenge to the defending player, and I'd say that always being the player being Witch. Not quite sure I follow. Not going to finish... No, we're going to finish the draft. It's just the last draft of the day. We're not drafting after this. Been live for about 4 hours. That's not as much time as I have most of the time. Well, we're not going to finish the draft at this rate if it can't find opponents for us. Alright, here we go. Alright, this has all 3 factions. A few Warcriers. Protect. I have yet to see my staff, that is true. perhaps the best card in the deck. 3 to the dome. Thanks for the follow, Loveland. Welcome to the stream. Alright, let's get the deserter out. Fast spell? What is this? Pleated? Okay. Alright, I'm not exactly sure what's going on the opponent's side of the table, but it doesn't seem good. I'm going to sword here to get the Warcries going. We have Protect in case they do like Static Bolt our face or something. Like, I don't know what's going on on that side of the table, but it can't be good. Nesting Aevasaur. Fine. Now, if they play a big unit, I'm in a little trouble in that I can't sort it down, but like... I see. That's pretty good. They do have to attack if they want to break this. I've Warcried a million times and haven't seen it yet. Did not echo. Now they have an echo. I wouldn't, even if I held the torch, I wouldn't have been able to deal with this. Okay, geez, they should have attacked if they were doing that, right? Like, I get to kill this troublemaker for free now. I have more than 4 Warcries on top of my deck. And whatever it is going to be protected, so... Hopefully we can just ride it to victory. Before that gets out of hand. Oh my god, okay. Please no Wasp. Please. Please no Wasp. Please no Wasp. I think I lose on the spot if my opponent has a Wasp. And I think my opponent loses pretty much on the spot if they don't have a Wasp. And judging by that, they probably don't. Oh, that's nice. Recurring Nightmare is a nice one to protect. Please, no Wasp. So I have a Troublemaker, Starbot. Okay, so this is basically game. Yeah, let's just Vanquish. Now they're in the Abyss. Kaboom? Kaboom? Yeah! Yeah! Alright, we have reached the diamonds. Alright, one more. Let's go for it. Yeah, 6-0. 6-0 with this pile. I can't explain it. Hey, thanks for the follow, Goat Boy. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy it here. At this rate, yeah, well, I'm still a ways off from Masters. Challenging Berlinski's rule, rather. Ooh. I know what we're playing next. Hey, thanks for the follow, Jay Mizda. Welcome to the stream. Oh my god, this is going to be hard to read. This has so many flats. Welp. There's a reason why I studied saxophone in college. I think that Battle Blur Centaur is pretty good. Like, the combination of charge and endurance makes it pretty reasonable. Like, the 2-5 is somewhat playable on its own. Oh yeah, and Elders. Elders are good cards. Alright, here we go. What you gonna do, Shirinus? Alright, we're keeping this. I think I wait to play this Grand Acolyte until after I played the Battle Blur Centaur, unless there's some reason that I really need to get a 4-1 out. Yeah, the Vanquish has really bailed us out several times. That's also true. Ooh. That's a good card to play on turn 3. 3, 4, 5, or wait, sorry, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, theoretically, I'm pretty good at reading these types of things, Michael. Michael, right? Suddenly forgot your name. Oh, that's also a good card to go with the Centaur. Alright, YOLO. Okay. So this is 5. Let's make it 6. And then if the Crown Watch trades with 2 units, that's fine. That's true. I think generally Wind players are better at reading sharps. Or sharps on their instrument, anyway. It's blurry. Hey, what's up, Ollie Tolly Games? Welcome to the stream. Okay, so they're just trading for the Crown Watch Deserter. It's fine. Runic Revolver. Really? So now they're going to chump block? They just used it to get rid of a 2-1? I mean, maybe it's not being good. Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Okay, well, if they can deal with this, yeah, if they can deal with this, I'm very impressed. Basically, Blackguard sidearm. I can still attack with both. They should just take 9 here. Ooh. Well, that's a bummer. Yeah, just lose my flyer. They down to 7. Then they have to chump block this turn. I don't think there's a difference between putting them down to 2 and putting them down to 1. Yes! Back-to-back 7-0 drafts! Look at that! Alright. Take a screenshot before you claim. Never 7-0. Well, Milkman, you just gotta play like this. Can't stop on this roll. No, I gotta stop. Alright, I will leave you with a favorite, assuming that I can read this many flats. Ah, damn it. Give me another shot at that. Trumpet solo. That's really high. Okay. Anyway, thank you all for watching. We had a good time. We went 14-0 in draft in one long run. So anyway, thanks for all the new followers today. It's great to see you all, and hopefully we'll be able to play games together in the future. Terraria is coming. We're going to do weekly Terraria sessions, probably starting either next Sunday or next Thursday, so be tuned for that. I'm really excited. Anything else? No? Have a great weekend, everyone. And yeah, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.